Hello, guys, and very good night. Today I'm going to ask ChatGPT about imagining the world without Islam, and let's see how his imagination. And before I go for that, I apologize for my harsh voice. I'm having cough. Please keep me in your prayers. Thank you. Let's try. Hello, ChatGPT. Today I'm having a very good question and a lot of thoughts you need to make for. The question is imagine the world with. Oh my gosh. He goes very fast.
Hey Abdul Majid, that sounds exciting. What's the question you're pondering today? I'm ready to dive into your thoughts.
All right. The question is imagine the world without Islam. Go ahead.
That's a profound question, Abdul Majid. Imagining the world without Islam would significantly alter the course of history, culture, science, philosophy, and politics. Islam has shaped civilizations in countless ways, from the golden age of Islamic science and scholarship to the rise of major empires like the Ottomans, Abbasids, and Mughals. Here are some thoughts to consider. 1. Cultural and scientific impact. During the Islamic Golden Age, roughly the 8th to 14th centuries, scholars in the Muslim world made remarkable contributions to mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and many other fields. Without Islam, the preservation and expansion of ancient knowledge, Greek, Roman, Persian, Indian, through translation into Arabic, might not have occurred in the same way. The Renaissance in Europe could have been delayed or taken a different course, as many classical works were reintroduced to Europe through Islamic scholars. 2. Social structure. Islamic teachings have deeply influenced the legal and social structures of many regions. Without the spread of Islam, societies in the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Asia would have followed different religious and cultural paths, perhaps leaning more toward pre-Islamic traditions like Zoroastrianism, Christianity, or polytheistic beliefs. Global geopolitics. Islam's influence over centuries has shaped global geopolitics. Many historical conflicts, alliances, and empires, including the Crusades, colonialism in Muslim regions, and modern Middle Eastern politics, would have played out differently. The absence of Islam would affect not only these regions, but also the broader interactions between the East and the West. 4. Religious philosophy and ethics. Without the teachings of Islam, the moral, ethical, and spiritual lives of over 1 billion people today would be entirely different. Islam has given its followers a comprehensive way of life, and its absence would leave a significant void in the spiritual and philosophical landscape of many regions. 5. Art, architecture, and language. Islamic culture has given the world stunning art and architecture, from the Alhambra in Spain to the Taj Mahal in India. Arabic, the language of the Quran, has influenced many other languages. Without Islam, the aesthetic and linguistic landscape of vast regions of the world would be drastically different. What do you think about these thoughts? Or is there a specific angle of this question you'd like to explore more deeply?
Do you think it is going to be a good a good without Islam or a bad without Islam?
Whether the world would be good or bad without Islam depends on the perspective you're looking from and the criteria you're using to define good or bad. Islam, like all major religions, has had a profound and complex impact on the world, shaping not just spiritual lives, but also culture, politics, and society. Here's a breakdown. 1. Loss of contributions. Without Islam, the world would likely miss out on many positive contributions that came through Islamic civilization, especially during the Islamic Golden Age. Without this, global progress in these fields could have been slower. 2. Different power dynamics. Islam played a major role in shaping the politics and power structures of much of the world. Empires like the Ottoman, Mughal, and Abbasid impacted global politics, trade, and culture. Without Islam, those regions might have followed different paths, but we cannot definitively say they would have been better or worse, just different. 3. Spiritual and moral landscape. For over 1 billion people, Islam provides spiritual guidance, community, moral frameworks, and a sense of purpose. For these individuals, the absence of Islam would create a void in their lives, potentially leading to a loss of identity and moral grounding. From this perspective, the absence of Islam would be seen as negative. However, from a secular or non-Islamic point of view, some might argue that other belief systems or secular philosophies could have filled that space. 4. Religious conflicts and coexistence. Some may point to the conflicts and tensions that have arisen over centuries in regions where Islam has played a role, such as the Crusades, colonialism in the Muslim world, or modern political conflicts in the Middle East. Without Islam, those specific conflicts may not have occurred, but it's important to note that human history is filled with conflict for various reasons, whether religious, territorial, or ideological. A world without Islam wouldn't necessarily mean a world without conflict. 5. Impact on global diversity. Islam has enriched global diversity, contributing unique art, architecture, music, and literature. The world's cultural tapestry would be significantly less vibrant without the influences of Islamic civilization. For example, buildings like the Alhambra in Spain or the Blue Mosque in Turkey are icons of global heritage. So, whether it would be good or bad depends on which aspects of history, culture, and religion you value most. What do you think? Is there a specific part of this question that intrigues you more?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. That's it.
You're very welcome, Abdul Majid. I'm glad you found the conversation helpful. If you ever want to explore more deep questions like this, I'm here for you. Take care.
All right, thank you.